Hello, how are you guys? How are you doing? I'm Liz Kengonzi. You're very welcome to my YouTube channel, and please, if you're new, subscribe. If you're old here, thank you for coming back. Yeah, today I have the story. I'll tell you guys a story. The first time ever I felt the Lord's presence in my entire life. I know everyone has their own personal journey with the Lord, but the first time I felt the Lord was so powerful that it has never left my mind, and it has guided me even in times of doubt. In that, it has guided me so much, guys, that I have, up to now, even to my own children, I pray to God for a personal touch. Like, the one prayer I pray for my children, okay, there are all these things of good health, good manners, not to embarrass me. Yeah, but the one prayer I constantly make for my children is I pray that God shows himself to them on a personal level. And I thank God that my husband shares the same interest. He really wants our children to have a personal relationship with God. And what drives my prayer and desire so much for them to have a personal relationship with God is because of the encounter I had with the Lord when I was very young. Guys, I was so young. I think I was like in P4, primary 4. How old was I? If I was 12 in P7, so yeah, it removed 4 years, 4 years. That's around, you can do for me the math, guys. I was 7 or 8 years. I think I was 8 years, 8 or 9 years. Yeah, so I remember so well. We had these confirmation classes. We used to study for so many years. I started when I was so young, and I ended when I'd grown. We were going to be confirmed, and I was really, really stubborn. Okay, I wasn't like stubborn. I just had bad company. My young brother is so stubborn, bright. You know yourself. So he used to make me stubborn. Anyways, so we used to get so beaten at church, like these church lessons would be beaten every week. We had a case to answer. But for some reason, our dad used not to pay so much attention. I think because he knew us, and most of the things used not to face him. So when it came to confirmation, you guys, we had passed. When they told us it was a we were so happy that we had passed confirmation classes. So we're going to be confirmed, and the bishop would come and slap you. That cat slap they give. Yeah, so we were so happy about that whole function. We bought new dresses. Mommy bought us new dresses. I remember I had a white, long, beautiful dress, like fluffy, and had different layers. You'd count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was looking like a queen. Anyway, so it was so much fun, and we prepared for days and days, just preparing to attend this function. And it so happened that we'd prepare, they would give us a date, we prepare for that day, and the bishop doesn't come. You imagine you've dressed up in your new shoes, new dress. The shoes were not even fitting me well, but you've put on stockings and put the papers in front so that it fits you. And then you come, and they tell you, sorry, the bishop didn't come. We shall announce a new date. They announced a new date. You put on your dress again. We did that like 3 times, and the bishop wasn't coming. My parents reached a point. I think my dad got sad to see us sad when they would cancel. So he reached a point. They announced the date. That day he didn't show up. We went alone with our mom. Like, me, I'm not going. The bishop is disappointed. Yes, I won't go. Anyway, so finally they announced some date. Even me, I was annoyed that day I didn't come in my dress, that beautiful white long dress for the occasion. But we came with our mom, and I was just ready. Like, if the bishop doesn't come, it's okay. I'll just wait for another date. If he comes, You guys, the bishop came. So I was in an ordinary dress. I was in normal shoes. The bishop came. But my mom cancelled us. I remember her telling us, guys, it's okay as long as you get confirmed. That's the most important bit. They had taught us a lot about what would happen. Even our parents would repeat at home. Confirmation is when the Holy Spirit comes on you and officially gives you the authority to go out there and do the work of God, etc. So I was I had that anxiety and anticipation in me. We had the mass. Of course, I was annoyed most of the time. But then that moment came when we would stand up and I would call all of us in front. I was short, so I was always in front. So they would call all of us. I don't remember my brother in this whole thing, yet I know we got confirmed together. There are things in my childhood whereby I delete my brother. Like we were together the whole time, but for some reason in my head I remember the guy was so stubborn and gave me headache. Anyway, so they call us in front. I remember going in front, and then when I reached at that moment, they had preached. They had told us, when you reach in front, make sure you give your whole heart and everything to God, because that's the most important part of your life. The Holy Spirit is going to come down on you as an individual. So I go. I reached there, I was like, you know what, God, I'm not even smart. I don't even feel good. I'm feeling so annoyed at all this ruckus. And now the Holy Spirit is going to come in an unsmart body. Yeah, I had like a conversation with God, and the ceremony began, you guys. The ceremony began, and I remember I didn't say much. After the ceremony started, I was just listening to what the bishop was saying. But I remember like that feeling of like a cool breeze, just like a very beautiful, peaceful surrounding. Like I just got lost. You guys are even feeling it. Anyway, it was a beautiful, calm, very like as if a breeze, as if like, you know, just like a comfortable environment. It was so beautiful. Guys, it was so beautiful. In that, I fooled myself that it would last forever until it just ended. Anyway, so it felt so good. It felt so peaceful. I was feeling so happy. It's like I was floating. Everything was just perfection. And then we sang. I remember us singing the Holy Spirit song. A Rutoro Holy Spirit song. Anyway, it has skipped my mind. But then we sang the Holy Spirit song, and then they told us to go back and see. Then some cameraman, we had like that particular cameraman who used to come to church. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so the cameraman took some pictures of me, and it was a beautiful, beautiful day. So I thank God for that day, because up to today, it's what has like driven me not separate myself from God. I feel like there are moments when I just miss that presence of God, whereby I feel, and I remember I went and consulted our priest, and I asked him what was that. Like I explained to him, like, yeah, God reveals himself to us in different ways. Different people feel him differently. If that's how you felt, that's the kind of God we serve. He's a God of peace. He brings joy, he brings peace, he brings calmness, he brings clarity. He explained a lot. He was an amazing priest, Bambi. Yeah, so ever since that day, you guys, I have yearned to get that. And every time I'm in the spirit and super deep, that's the kind of feeling I get. And it's beautiful, and I love it, and I never get enough of it. So I'm praying to God that my children get that kind of experience where God really shows himself to them, in that they cannot doubt that this is God and only God. No human being can be this. Yeah, I want them to know God more than they know me, their mother. To hear the voice of God more than they hear my voice. You know, that's my desire for them. Even that's my desire for me. You know, the Bible says that my sheep know my voice and they follow it. Like I want to know the voice of God in such a deep way that I never, ever doubt it, no matter the noise there is. Yeah, that's the story for today. Enjoy your day, guys. I love you. God bless you. Stay happy. Stay calm. Trust in the Lord. And only God knows exactly what you're going through. So let's trust God. Blessings. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. It means a lot to me, and it's very motivating when I see people subscribing. If you feel there's something that's nice to share, please share. If there's any question you have to ask, I'm seeing your questions, guys. I've seen questions about how I've lost the weight I've lost. Yeah, so I'm compiling like a video, a very nice video. It's going to be super long, but I'm going to compile a video about how everything happened, from how I lost 96 plus kgs to where I am. I'm believing I'm going to lose more, but that those questions I'm receiving, please ask away. And any other questions, I'm here. Blessings. Bye.